The next 8 months are going to change the landscape of video games forever. Real quick, I'm Dante. I'm your friend that talks way too much about video games and pop culture. Make sure you're following me so that I can continue to talk your ear off. For years now, gamers have been yelling up and down about how they want gameplay over graphics, about how they want quality over quantity, but I'm starting to think that in just a few months, we're going to be getting all of the above, gameplay and graphics, quality and quantity. We are on the precipice of what I believe could be two absolutely monumental releases for the video game industry, Where Winds Meet and Crimson Desert. Now, if you haven't heard too much about these games, I'm not that surprised. Both of these games seem way too good to be true, but what sets these games apart is that it does seem to be true, and they do seem to be that good. Both of these games seem to be offering a staggering amount of gameplay, and the thing is, a lot of people have had hands-on time with the game at this point, and we've seen raw gameplay, and everything looks just as good as it's been promised. In the case of Where Winds Meet, this is a free-to-play game with extremely fluid, thought-out, and deep combat, all in the style of different Chinese martial arts. From the people who got to spend 10 plus hours with the game already, the level of depth to the combat and the exploration seems completely unrealistic. It seems way too much to wrap your head around, but it is there, and it all seems to be incredibly fleshed out and high quality. I'm going to have an entire video dedicated to just Where Winds Meet later today at 2:30 so I can highlight some of these things. I really recommend you check it out because holy shit, dude, it blows my mind. But the thing is, Where Winds Meet isn't the only game with these absolutely ambitious goals that they seem to actually be achieving. The other game is Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert is a sequel to the highly successful MMO Black Desert. And this game seems to be combining Assassin's Creed, Breath of the Wild, The Witcher, and Tekken, and none of that is an exaggeration. A lot of people have had hands-on time with this game as well, and we've seen raw gameplay, so we know what they're promising is at least partially true at this point. And it sounds like the combat is as deep as like Tekken or Street Fighter, where there are a bunch of different combos and different fighting styles that you have to really learn and if you want to be good at the game. And similar to Breath of the Wild, there's sky isles that you can go to, and then there are these insane traversal options, like you can glide with this glider, or you can take a dragon across the sky. It's like absolutely insane the breadth of options allowed to you in this game. Both of these games seem way too good to be true, and on the surface, you would think that these games are offering quantity, not quality, something like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, right? The difference is that Where Winds Meet has been around for a few years already in China, and China is obsessed with this game. And Crimson Desert, a lot of people have gotten hands-on time with the game already. We know that these games are actually delivering on what they're offering, at least to a certain degree. If both of these games can really master both quantity and quality to the degree that it certainly seems like they will, I think that they are ushering in a completely new era of video games where gameplay can reach a level that we completely thought was impossible just a year ago. And honestly, I think Grand Theft Auto 6 might also be one of those games. Of course, we don't know what all from the leaks is going to make it into the game, but if only 70% of the content that we see in the leaks makes it to the final product, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to completely reimagine what we think a Grand Theft Auto game or even a Rockstar game could look like. That's why I think the next 8 months of gaming will redefine gaming forever. Are you as excited or astounded by these games as I am, or are you still a little skeptical? Let me know down in the comments, let's talk about it, and as always, thank you for watching.